Looks like it's Cora's time to do keyboarding without tears. We have got Wyatt here and he's crossing off what he's done. What song are you practicing to?
I just finished my comparing irrational numbers.
Good morning, moms, and welcome back to The Now Mom. I'm Rachel, and I am so excited to share with you guys today a day in the life of a homeschooler of 6, guys. That's right, we have 6 kids, and we're gonna show you a little bit about how we do school. So throughout our house, we have sections or little cubby corners where kids can do school, and pretty much they're gonna do it wherever. A lot tend to congregate in my bedroom, and this is my room. I'm gonna show you. We've got my bed here, but right next to it, we have our little tiny desk. These are actually end tables that I found. They're mid-century end tables, but they work perfect like a desk because look, they have a little, little tiny shelf cubby and then the desk. So this is Cora's space. Say hi, Cora.
Hi.
And Cora has like her sounds that she's working on. She has her little pencil organizers and she comes and she does her school here, right? Let's see your planner, Cora. Show us what you've done today so far. So these are awesome Erin Condren planners and they did something really special for us and they sent us planners with the kids' names. And this is to help them organize their school, right? Mm-hmm. So each day we write down, Mom writes down what she needs to do and then she checks it off as she goes, right? So what did we do so far today, Cora?
Calendar.
Show me the calendar. So Cora might be in first grade, but we still have her work on her calendar every day, and she tells us the day. What else do you say?
I say what date it is, what do I feel, what does it look outside, the weather,
And the season. That's right. So I got that off of Amazon. Really cute stuff on Amazon. I love calendars and days. It's just kind of a reminder to help her learn like the days of the week, the numbers, the months, everything. So she does the calendar, then we move on to next. We've got tons of her workbooks in here. Handwriting Without Tears is one of my all-time favorite handwriting. They also have writer books, so like learning how to write stories, and they also have keyboarding. So we do all of those. We do handwriting, building writers, and then keyboarding without tears, huh? Yep. And then she goes on to sight words that she practices, math, and nature journal. Let me see your nature journal. What did you draw today? So this is her nature journal she's done in the past. She's drawn cactus and outside. We also follow The Well-Educated Heart. Marlene is amazing. She has really good podcasts as well as great Facebook groups and the Libraries of Hope. She's amazing. So she encourages notebooking and I really love notebooking. So that's a little bit of what Cora does. Let's see what the other kids are doing. You can hear Shay up in our movie room where the drums are and the music instruments are. So he's working on his drums. We have got Wyatt here and he's crossing off what he's done. What have you done today?
I've done poems, I've done Fluff of Fred, I've done handwriting without tears, done building writers from handwriting.
History, awesome. Okay, can you recite your poem for me? So on another video you might have seen we do what's called Tea Tuesday or Tea Thursday, and today is Thursday, and what they do is we encourage them to memorize a poem throughout the week and for the next tea time, and then at tea time we do, they recite their poems, they talk in a British accent because I think it's so fun, and then we have lots of nice tea. So
This is not the old woman who lived in a shoe. She has 7 children and knows what to do. She gives them some honey on nice homemade bread. She reads them a story and puts them to bed.
nice. That's a good poem, Wyatt. Okay, so we encourage their poems. Oh, Cora wants to share her poem. Hers is a riddle.
Yeah. Riddle me, what is that? Over the head, under the hat.
Hey, and what's the answer to that riddle?
Hair.
That's
'Cause
right.
over the head is just hair, under the hat is hair.
All right, we're gonna check out where Shay is, and so you can see our music area, and you can definitely hear him earlier practicing. So we're coming up the stairs to our movie room that we're getting a sound system in. And here is Shay. What song are you practicing to?
No, they're just beats.
They're just beats? Yeah. What is this, a 12 bar? Okay, let's hear it, Shay.
Hi.
Good job, buddy. Okay. All right, so up here we also have the keyboard that we have a couple kids that play piano. We have the cello that Raquel plays. And over here we have our classroom. So we'll be giving you a classroom tour another time on another homeschool episode. So keep watching for that. But this is a little glimpse of where we keep everything. Evie.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Reading.
Are you all done with all your school?
And my poem.
Oh.
I made up my poem because it told me to.
Okay, do you want to recite your poem for us? Okay.
Four-wheel drive, the way to go, up steep hills or down steep thrills. I couldn't think of anything that rhymes with hills except for thrills.
Very nice. All right, so the kids wake up fairly early. I mean, we actually don't wake up as early as public schoolers or high schoolers. So the kids wake up, they have breakfast, and they just get going on their school. Honestly, I will roll out of bed, come have breakfast, and most of them are halfway done through their school list of things that they need to get done. And every day is not the same. They only have like history and science so many days a week, or they have nature journaling only so many days a week, and they rotate different activities like keyboarding or Duolingo so they can do their computer time. They do Khan Academy is another one of my favorites. Khan Academy is fantastic for math, science, as well as English as well. So let's see who is in the office. Okay, here we go into the office. This is Dad's place, but also a extra school space. And Raquel, what are you working on today?
I just finished my comparing irrational numbers.
Ooh, approximating irrational numbers. Okay, so she is on Khan Academy, and oh, she got 80 out of 100 points. Good job. Good job. What else do we do in here, guys?
I also do keyboarding. So I have my keyboarding, my math, and then every other day I switch with science and history. And when I do history for this week and last week, we did indexing.
Oh, very cool. We do a wide variety of different topics, different subjects, and different ways to do them. So she actually does have a good history book, but we have rotated into indexing, which is basically looking up family history names, finding out a little bit about like ancestors, and figuring out kind of like details about them, dates, when they were born or when they died, little interesting facts about them, like where they lived, what kind of life they had, how many kids they had, and so on. So indexing has actually been a big favorite in our house, and that's kind of what they do for history this last month. So that was really fun. Looks like it's Cora's time to do keyboarding without tears. This is really fun. Up until probably like, I think Raquel doesn't actually need it anymore because she's in 8th grade and she did keyboarding for the last couple years. So I think all 4 of the younger kids, which are 1st grade through 5th grade, 6th grade, do keyboarding, and they have a great one. It is actually really, really cheap, keyboarding without tears. I think it was $30 for the entire year per kid. So it was really, really fantastic. So she's working on her keyboarding, which she puts things in order on the mouse to see what it does. So I talked about the Libraries of Hope earlier, and they are awesome. Marlene Peterson has gathered a ton of information, whether it's like history stories, science stories, poems, short stories, like gardening tips, all sorts of things. And so here we are the Libraries of Hope. This is kind of my school shelves, and I keep all sorts of her books in here. And the kids, honestly, like for history, they'll say, okay, I want to learn about U.S. history. So they'll go in and go, okay, I want to learn about the great statesmen and leaders, or about U.S. history, early days, whatever it is, they can come in and they can start reading stories, like This is American Frontiers, from these books, and they just kind of go through the book and they read the stories, they talk about them, and then every weekend or every other week we do an essay, and they have to just write, depending on their age, like 1 paragraph, 2, 3, 2 pages essay on kind of what they've been learning about history. It's just basically to regurgitate the information so that I know that like something's sticking in their brain. We have the history, where's animals here. Evie loves this animal book because then she can read stories about the animals, and they also teach you informational like facts about them. So hers, like France and Canada, Clay loves that one. Epic and Legendary Heroes, I think Shay's gonna really love that one. So there's lots of fun books in her Libraries of Hope, as well as poetry. So we use this a lot for our Tea Tuesdays and Tea Thursdays. They can look up a poem. The little kids have younger poem books, but you can use any of these. We also do different varieties for our school of other things like subscriptions. I really love subscriptions. So OwlCrate is one of our favorite subscriptions. This is for the younger kids. They send out young reading books, and they also have fun things inside, like bookmarks, or maybe they're like rock discoveries if it's about rocks, or little tiny toy, or like a little fluff, or a candle, or a snack. So they're really, really fun subscriptions. I love OwlCrate Junior, as well as for our science, we have Mel Chemistry. Mel Science and Mel Chemistry. So this is really, really fun. We do science experiments probably every other week because it does take a little, not actually a ton of prep. You pull out the box, everything's in there, and they get to learn about the science. And the little kids just kind of ooh and ah, while the big kids learn like how everything works out, right? And Miss Raquel has been learning the periodic table. How's that going?
Good. Takes a long time though.
Very cool. Okay, Raquel, what's your poem?
It's Fame by Henry Longfellow. The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but while their companions slept, were toiling upward through the night.
Very nice, very nice.
Fame.
So while the kids are working on their school, they come in and out of our bedroom. I work at the computer for our YouTube channel, and so if they do not need me right away, I come in here and they know to come in here and bring their planners when they are all done. So at the end of their school day, which sometimes is 10 a.m., sometimes is noon, sometimes is 2 p.m. if they're having a slow day. And everyone moves at their own pace, and it's totally okay if one finishes super early and if one finishes super late. We try to encourage them to get it done earlier in the day so they have more time to play, more time to do fun things, or more time to film some fun videos for you guys. So Shay brings in his planner, and I go ahead and just make sure I kind of ask him about what he's done, and he writes down full detail. So this is also a record. They're basically keeping their own records of all the school that they've done. So it actually alleviates a little bit of record keeping for myself. And so that we know kind of like start and finish, what they've finished, what like workbooks they've gone through, or what history books they've learned about. And that's why I love the planner keeping. Okay, so Shay, looks like you're done. You're good to go.
Thank you.
Okay, Cora, are you done?
Yes. Just finished keyboarding.
Just finished keyboarding, okay. All right, looks like you're really good. We need to write keyboarding at the bottom. Okay, this brings us to the end of our school day. Thanks for hanging out with me today and our kids. And thanks for watching the Now Mom. Comment down below other fun videos that you guys want to see. Maybe if it's homeschool or home educating, whether it's traveling with the kids, food hacks, mom hacks. I wanna know what you guys wanna see. Okay, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.